Hey, this is Adam Barber. Just doing a little work this evening for my father-in-law. I've got a regular 9-to-5 job, but every once in a while I can find something else to do on whatever hours or whatever days that I'm off, to stay busy, make a little extra money. And what I want to talk to you about is forgiveness. But not what you may think. Very often forgiveness hurts. Not us, but the people that we are forgiving, that we're trying to help. And let me tell you what I mean. I was a drug addict for about 20 years, and I had a very kind, very loving, very benevolent stepfather and mother. They were always trying to help me, and they sent me to multiple rehabs, bailed me out of jail, would pay bills when I had blown all my money on drugs or alcohol, but it didn't help. And that's not to say that they're guilty in any way, shape, form, or fashion, because the guilt lies with me. Because, see, that's what people like the man that I used to be, that's what we do. We take advantage of the kindness of other people, the generosity of other people, and they're just trying to help. They're trying to do anything possible to get us through this period of life that we're in, through addiction, through poor choices, bad behavior, any and everything. And, most of us don't know what to do. So we try to financially help people, or we try to shield them from consequences. But, financial help is not what people like me, and maybe people like some of you that are watching, that's not what we need. If you're a drug addict, if you're a user and abuser, you don't need financial help. You need consequences, because consequences taught me more than generosity ever did. Just the other day, because I was moving, I found an old picture of when I was about 2 years old, maybe a little less than that, and I was kind of a chubby kid. And I had fallen backwards into a trash can. So I was too big to get out of it. And, my mom came and got a picture of it. And I was looking at that picture and I thought, that's such a good analogy for life. We get ourselves in some situations and we can't do anything but scream and holler and have someone else come and rescue us, because we can't rescue ourselves. But, when you have a kid like that and you rescue them out of a bad situation, you're saving their life. But when it's an adult and it's the consequence of bad behavior and poor choices repeatedly, and you rush in to rescue them, well, you're actually harming them. You're killing them. So you're saving their life when they're a child, but when they're adult, you're actually killing them. So that's the thing that I want to stress to all of you. If you've got a family member that is a drug addict, that's an alcoholic, or is in a life of crime or things like that, and you see them just continually going back to the same old thing and getting in the same and sometimes worse situations, don't rush in to help. Now, that doesn't mean that you don't love them, or as the term that gets floated around so much, it's not what's called tough love. That's just love, period. Because it's when we have those consequences of our behavior, of our actions, when we finally hit the wall, as it were, then we know that we have to do something different. And if you're a user and abuser like I was, get saved, get a job, and start working. One of my favorite scriptures that I had memorized when I was in jail was in Ephesians. It says, "Let him who stole steal no more, but rather labor with his hands that which is good, that he may have to give to him that needeth." So if you are a user and abuser, stop waiting for someone else to come in and save you. Turn to the Lord Jesus Christ, get saved, and get out and start getting to work.